Alright, who we got on BestsPointOfViewTV today?
Swankos.
Everybody introduce yourselves like your individual names.
Start off. It's your boy Fa Drizzle, Fa Nova, Fahim, yours truly, you feel me?
I go by Nas, Cozy Casso, anyone, it don't really matter.
Nasty Nas.
Nasty Nas.
My boy Nasty Nas.
Yo, I'm Tay Weeks or Yaya, whatever y'all feel the need to call me. Yaya to friends and family. Tay Weeks in the public eye.
Man, my name Yango, man. I know you know me, man. Shan. Young OG, you know what I'm saying?
You know the vibes, Swankos Smoothie, rah-rah if you friends and family, but Swankos Smoothie if you want to be the smoothest. You know the vibes.
So at first, before y'all was swingers, y'all was called 47 Crew. Talk about what made y'all make the change and like what's 47 Crew, what's Swankos?
Jeez. So 47 Crew was like the younger us when we was like first finding ourselves, getting influenced, and we was big on like the ASAP Mob, Joey, Badass. You know what I'm saying? We was influenced by them, so we had 47 Crew, 4 mean Peace, 7 mean Balance. That was younger us. We went out to Buffalo, being us as normal, killing the show. At the Kendrick Lamar shows, Kendrick Lamar, J-Rock, Schoolboy Q was there, right? We went to the show. We ended up meeting New Era or whatever, and doing like a little partnership thing with them. You know, so and it was like a rebranded thing. So we're like, we gotta find something new. This is a new era for us. It's new us. And we was downstairs here at the lab. We call this this is the mini mansion.
Yeah, mini mansion.
We was at the mini mansion and we came up with Swankos because Ra was already Swankos Smoothie.
Yeah.
And swank, it used to be a term. You know what I'm saying, that usually means swag. And we like just manipulated it to something that mean us, be yourself, and we became Swankos.
Facts.
And then went from there.
I know at one point in time there was other members and stuff like that. Like talk about like what's happened to like the members you first seen to now. Like what's the transition like?
All right. So, when we first started off as 47 Crew, we had actually a whole dance studio for the members.
Like 30 people. Like 30 people.
Yeah, so that's when we first literally started, when we was 47. Oh, that's when we was 47 Crew. So, then after a little time went on, we lost more, it dropped down to probably what? How many? Like 7? Like maybe 7 of us. Yeah. And then we started growing, everybody started getting attached to different things, and you know, everybody had their own.
That was probably like 9. It was like 8 or 9.
8 or 9.
Because if it's us in this room now, and plus, it was like 9,
I say, no, the thing about the beginning 47 Crew, I was in it, but I really wasn't.
Facts.
I wasn't even in it.
But like, to be honest, it's like you just outgrow a lot of people don't have the same speed as you, and there's nothing wrong with that. Like,
yeah,
everybody growing, start liking different things, different interests. It's just everybody who was dedicated to this and had faith in this is still here.
Yeah.
So it's like no beef, just like everybody's growing.
It's all love right now. You know what I'm saying?
So talk about like how y'all all get into dancing, cause y'all know y'all more of a dance crew than anything, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. So how y'all all get into
entertainers?
dancing?
Yeah. But dancing is what we mostly know.
Yeah, y'all mostly know for dancing. Like when we just saw, let's come together, let's create a group.
Who want to tell that story? Nas, your turn.
Like it was Nas, bro.
Yeah. Because Nas definitely recorded.
When I was about maybe like 12 or 13, my sister used to go to Soda, so I used to just go to her like little dance recitals and stuff, and I just was like, yo, like, that's hard. Like one time she was hitting Michael Jackson moves, hitting the moonwalk, doing everything. Everybody was like, oh my god.
Shouts out to Koya, nasty Koya.
That kind of just made me wanted to start dancing, and what's that, maybe like 2-3 years later, I met Fahim, met Rara, and I taught him how to dance from just going to parties.
Literally in the living room.
So y'all was like, y'all just didn't have natural, y'all was used to just practice.
Bro, I didn't, bro. It's not even that, bro. Listen, bro.
Well, Michi, once we found out about
she loved Michi,
I think that's when we really.
Tuned in. Bro, this is 2014, 2015. So mind you, we already 15, 16.
Right.
We didn't dance our whole life. This it happened overnight. Like we just started.
And then don't forget about the first moment we had that crowd experience.
In Clarissa Street Fest.
What happened there?
Bro, well, you know, we had like the acapella crowd, like getting crazy, bro. Like getting crazy.
They formed a circle and stuff like that. And we just started dancing.
And that was
that was actually my personal day saying like, yeah, I want to dance. Cause like that was the first time I interacted with people and it was like on my level. I always been hyper and people I always felt like a misfit. But at that moment, it was lit. Like everybody lit. After we left that circle, it was lit. We we
came. For me, it's different. I started dancing like 8th grade in a prep. We used to go to like this little program, and then I know D-Lo. That's when D-Lo was coming out.
Right.
Memphis. That's when they was hitting. Bro, all that shit. So, bro, me and my son Kai, we were the craziest dancers. My son, we just go crazy, and ever since then, have like taken on classes.
Yeah, mind you, we was the only dancers, bro.
Right.
Literally, like,
and Yango literally earned his spot. That's a fact. Like Yango, he not just Swankos because he our brother or nothing like that. He really earned his spot. Like people come to us like, I see him dancing, walking on the
walking down the street.
No
So it just became a lifestyle for us.
Right. I know, like, being at parties and stuff, a lot of times people just mugging at parties against the walls to, like, where y'all get y'all confidence to get in the middle and dance, even when people recording you and stuff. Cause I know sometimes they're like, when the cameras come on me, I don't want to look stupid, so I'm like, you know, but y'all keep going crazy and stuff like that.
It was bro, I think it happened naturally.
No, but we gotta be real with ourselves, though. That statement, be yourself,
like,
that drives us.
I kind of just got it from when we dancing. I don't really pay attention to nobody else. I just pay attention to
myself. Like, I'm gonna be real though. It was one of the moments like it's like when a song come on and you know every word to that song, and everybody like. It was one of the moments like you don't even know what I'm trained to do for real. Like you feel me? And coming up, I was like, so everybody like, how does dance go? We like, we know what to do. Like this is what we be doing for real. And like at that time, everybody used to be laughing at us like, yo, look at this. And then they see us killing it. They see everybody like, oh. Then everybody tuned in for real. So it's like that's like so just once we see we making people smile and everybody it just
definitely
definitely
bringing like a different energy to the party and stuff. But sometimes it's like when people start getting cameras on them and all the attention draws them, it's like people get shy and stuff. Going like,
it's time to show out. It's time to get. I'm smiling
now.
I'm smiling like this all that you feel me? Like getting crazy.
And it's crazy because even when the cameras do come on, it's like you don't even notice. Like you be so much in your zone. Like so they got like someone trying to get the crowd lit, just being in your zone. You don't even notice.
And you be living through the song. I'm focused on making the song come alive.
Literally. Like to see like people's faces. Like you see people's faces be like, oh, like they know the lyric, and I'm
making it come alive.
They can be like, oh, it's not like that's amazing feeling. It's the best feeling in the world.
Right. I know it's at parties too. Sometimes when a certain song comes out, y'all will have like a certain routine. Guys, like you guys already like practice it. Like
it's not even practice.
Now we got to the point. It's not.
It's not practice.
Like y'all just be all on point. Like all on. Like how y'all come up with these routines y'all gonna do? Like bro,
it's chemistry. Like
I'm telling you, that's really.
It's literally crazy. Everybody be doing the same thing at the same time. Like,
it's like
so. All right, let me say. So I'll say like maybe if we listen to a song together a couple times, we start catching on different vibes. So when we already hear the song, it's like, oh, we already know what's going on at this part. This the hottest movie seen at that time. Or you know what I'm saying?
I be feel like it be like we know everybody's style of dance though. So like when certain part come on Nas, I know like, oh yeah, Nas part gonna get like this. Or certain part come on, I know Rod gonna get smooth with it. Like so like you just be knowing and it's like you be dancing, but it's always these key dances that everybody know. Like if I see Nas start getting crazy like this, I know, all right, kick your leg forward, get crazy with him. If Rod start hitting this, I know to double back 2 times. Like it just came after a while, you just be knowing. Like,
I don't know.
Yeah, it's the love of the game, man.
So like I know coming up as a dance school, did y'all enter any competitions? Did y'all face anybody crazy?
Yeah, definitely.
We had we danced at the East. I forgot what it was called exactly, but it was a.
It was something. I don't know what it was.
Anyway, it was the East tournament.
It was a dance competition.
It was us. It was a couple people from around the world, but we ended up getting in one category. And it was us, Gianni, and Pito.
Shout out to the Campbell Bros.
Shout out to them. Shout out to them.
They definitely been dancing.
You don't remember they used to dance too,
right?
They was
like the first one. They was like the first ones who really was out here dancing.
They probably know him as G Sweet though.
Yeah, G Sweet on the beats. Yeah,
shout out to G Sweet for real. Go get y'all beat.
Yeah, he had definitely
Lido from Big 3 2 years.
You feel me? Definitely.
Yeah, talk about the competition, like going up and like how y'all practice, how y'all get ready for, like how y'all going for number one.
Yeah, we gonna be real.
We gonna be real with you.
Point of view, we're gonna give you your
we're gonna be real with you, bro. When we first jumped, literally, like, we wasn't like we just now got as we got older, got to like the schedule, the organizing things and stuff like that. Back then, we thought we was like, man, we just gonna freak it, like we just You feel me? So that's how it was.
Nah, we did come in second though.
Yeah, that's
But you got to think, bro,
One
what?
day practice
I seen Gianni pass his arm to his brother, and they was facing the opposite way. I'm like, oh yeah, they was practicing.
Yeah, they definitely had like this one move. I remember it was so
They
fire.
rotated.
They rotated. Boom, boom. Well, I'm like, that was fire.
We like, yeah, you gotta like, you feel me? So it's what showed us like you gotta practice. But other than that, we come in. I ain't gonna lie, we be coming in rooms confident. Like I could be in here with the left ones and still feel like I'm like the crowd's gonna love me more. Like that's just how. This is a way of thinking, I guess.
What would you guys describe your type of dance, like your style of dance? How would you guys describe that?
Culture.
Coach Swank. I don't know.
Unique culture. I just say culture.
Unique.
What you say, Gus?
I think it's just being yourself.
Be yourself. Yeah, I would say that overall. I gotta say be yourself overall.
It's that, but also like the influences of like bigger dancers and like things like that.
Yeah,
like
and taking what you need from it, and not literally being them, but taking what you need and creating.
Because think about everybody has like influence. Like the biggest Drake got influences. Like think about it. Like the biggest artists, biggest dancers got influence. So,
but it's you know it's crazy.
It's what you take from it.
To be honest, I feel like it's like more of a swag sway. It's like a feel it's a feel yourself. Like it's a category that I feel like that haven't really been introduced because it's either you gonna dance or you gonna like it could say like a little two step. But us, we be feeling the music. So if you feeling a good time, you could like.
And we make movies.
Yeah, like I don't know. So it's hard to describe that. I don't know.
Right. Another thing, my question is. Alright, if you guys go on stage with any artist like in the industry, right? Who's one artist you guys like will want to go on tour with dancing for?
Uzi.
Yeah, Uzi my favorite artist.
Uzi. Nas, let me hear you first. I ain't gonna do it.
Yeah, that was crazy. Come back.
Alright, I'm gonna say hands down only because of energy. Travis. Travis.
I gotta
go.
Travis or Shaq West?
Shaq West. Oh yeah, we go first. Shaq West.
But Uzi be getting different though. Uzi literally.
Nah, it's Cardi too. I ain't gonna hold you. If I chance to go on tour with Cardi,
sound like energy rappers and stuff.
Yeah, energy.
Yeah.
That rage, like
yeah,
she go crazy.
Hands down, even for me, Travis.
Travis too, cause Travis like the best performer.
Or Uzi, I can't forget about Uzi.
Mention the Uzi. I know one time y'all was on stage with Uzi. Like, y'all trying to talk about that experience being on stage with Uzi, bro. Like, y'all went viral in the city for that.
Yo, it's Nas, bro. Yo, listen, Nas was the cheat code. Like, yo, listen, I called the play. When I seen everybody running one direction, and in the light, it was a light, like the stadium lights was literally on this one section. Remember, everybody's going like, I'm like, nah, go back this way where nobody was at. Because if he not going to pay attention to everybody in that crowd, he going to see us.
Right.
We started dancing, and when nobody was at, and I seen him look, I said, Nas, hit the flip. Nas, Nas tossed his phone. Ooh, he was hitting the moves, and just boom, 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 landed like 3 of them.
Not bad.
Soon as he did that, Uzi like, yo, them right there. Get them up here right now. What? Yo,
we was on there. It was crazy. At that time, it was
That's when y'all was still 47 crew back then, right?
Yeah, that's when we was still 47
We
crew.
wasn't even supposed to go there.
We wasn't even
that night was so
we gotta set that for the YouTube. We gotta set that for the vlog. We gotta cause that story right there, bro, how we got in.
Yeah, so make sure y'all tune in to get the rest of that story, because
yo,
so when he called y'all on stage and stuff like that, talk about like, that whole experience, like y'all just dancing for like, I know mad people in the stadium, bro.
Yo, that's what I say my favorite part was.
Yeah, we had the mic. He gave us the mic at first. Yo, listen, he gave us the mic, and when he handed us the mic, he looked at me. He was like, this is my girls, and he was just like, you feel me? I'm like, all right, bet. That's to help you stand out for real. Like, and he let us talk a little bit on the mic, like who he was. And then we just got lit with him. He turned up. Like, he was cool. Like, he was telling the security guards they was being assholes. He like, yo, like, let these little niggas live. Like, you feel me? And the crazy thing about it, we brought a couple of people up on the stage that wasn't even from Swankos. Like, I mean, or 47 crew at the time. Like, got lit, turned up with him. Like, and we, I think they was on our Instagram too. I'm gonna probably bring them back up real soon when we drop our YouTube in October. I'm gonna probably put them back up. It's videos when we was up there with them. Lit. Crazy. You'd have thought we was the main event.
Right.
Yeah, it was fun.
And that person y'all was on stage with, the baby, talk about that situation.
That was 11.
I almost died.
We all had different stories, because I remember the baby was like, yeah, whatever, somebody just get up on the stage. I was like, word. So I looked, I seen Rara jump over. And then I was waiting because I seen the security guard just rush everybody. I'm like, I'm not about to get over there. I'm like, I'm gonna just wait. And then the dude behind me was like, yo, I'm gonna throw you over. I was like, huh? He was like, I got you. And just shot me. I was like, oh shit. Hopped on the stage, got on, and then I seen Fahim Rara, and it was Preem.
Yeah.
But I almost died though.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, shouts out to TDL Preem.
Yo, listen, I almost died though. Like the way the armory stage was.
Man.
Listen, mind you, it's like a something covering us around the stage. Right. So you don't know that it's just like a stage. It's nothing like on the side of it like a regular stage in school. Right. You could like when you jump on, it's nothing. You can put your feet on it. Bro, man, first of all, when I hopped over the gate, I almost broke my neck because the girl fell on me or whatever. So I get up. When I hop on the stage, I think I can put my feet somewhere. I'm about to fall. I'm like, nah, I can't go out like this in front of everybody. So I had to fight in upper body strength. I'm like this to get up there. When I get up there, the Nas just got up there and the baby, he cursed at me too. He said, I was like, yo, I'm like, yo, get him. He's like, nah, fuck that nigga.
Yeah. From my point of view, yo, I'm on the floor. Before we go to any concert, that's always what we're gonna say. Yo, we want to get on the stage. That's our main goal. We like, if we can't, you know what I'm saying? Especially at that time, we can't afford VIP. We can't do this. We can't do that. We gonna make it happen regardless. So soon as I heard him say, I was waiting for the moment the whole night. He was like, if you want to get on the stage, hop on. Yo, Preem, I wish Preem was here to vouch for me. I literally threw, like I felt the pressure from everybody like getting hyped. Then they pushed forward. I literally threw my body over the gate. Boom, face first, brand new kicks. Only got one kick on. I don't care.
Literally one shoe. After the concert, they brought him his shoes. Like, yo, what's your shoe? Yo, no, what's the name brought you? The girls brought you.
Yeah, the girls brought me after.
Who was that? Who brought you? I forgot.
Yo, the security rushed me all the way over to the gate. I'm super confused. Then I see Preem like, come on. I'm like, all right, let's go. We hop on the stage. Security, shouts out to Coach Wallace. Bathing days, he was definitely security there, so that's how I got past. What's up, Coach Wallace? Slapped him up and literally walked on the stage. I seen the baby smiling. I seen his DJ. It was crazy, yo. That was
definitely a good experience.
Yeah. So talk about being on stage. Y'all start to make music and stuff like that, right? Talk about the transition.
Swankos, Smoothie, and Yango.
Talk about the transition over to music and stuff like that.
Well, I could say when you dance, like you dance to music, and music and dancing is just correlating, just perfect. And so after a while, at first I wasn't even I didn't even rap at all. Then just all of a sudden, I don't know, I just felt it like just one day with Perry rapping with Lil Perry, shout out Lil Perry,
Lil Perry,
Young Praying, Papa Benji, shout out Papa Benji, Hip Hop World. You know what I'm saying? Going over there, then you start going crazy.
Yeah. Then for me, I think of the marketing point, you know. So I always loved music, just started hopping on beats, punching in and stuff like that, liked how it sound. And then, you feel me? So, you gonna have something coming soon, y'all gonna be seeing a lot.
Matter of fact, me and Lil Perry, 2016, no cap. Every 10 days. Every 10 days, we lived on 14th Street, right? Yo, we used to rap every fucking day, like freestyle rap every day. Like we just used to do it, like just to do it. Like we love Chief Keef from Cardi and shit. So we found out like they used to freestyle. Like, all right, bet, copy. We got lit and just started freestyling, then just got in the booth.
Crazy. What about you, Tay Weeds?
Tay Weeds!
Yeah, so I sing and I songwrite. I've been doing that for as long as I can remember, but I recently have started taking it more seriously, so I've been working on a couple singles, and I got something coming out soon. I'm hoping by the end of this month or next month. And after that, it's a project, and yeah, music has always been a second calling. Not a second calling. Music has always been my first love, but I'm taking it more seriously now than I think I ever have. Right. So the more I find myself, the more I'm in tune with music.
Mad diss songs.
You're one of the newest members of Swankos. What made you want to join the crew and join like the entourage and stuff like that?
I want to hear this.
we attacked her all the time.
Yeah, actually, no. When I was first introduced to Swankos and their energy, it was more of like I was just kind of on the outside, and we were really just friends at first. And I'm big on letting people shine the way they want to shine and not inserting myself into situations unless it happens naturally. So honestly, off rip, I kind of just enjoyed being there as an observer and as a supporter. But the closer we got and the more connected that we started to feel, I feel like it was just like a family connection, and it's kind of natural. And I think each person in the group brings something very specific to the group. So somehow my creativity and my mindset, they felt like it was valuable, and so any way that I could always be supportive, I'm down to be supportive.
For
That's just
sure.
my thing,
Happen
so.
naturally, definitely.
For sure, for sure.
So, another thing I noticed y'all doing is a lot of vlogging on the YouTube channel. Like, what made you guys want to start vlogging and stuff like that? And putting your life out there.
I'm gonna tell you this. I've been wanting to vlog since before Snapchat came out. When I was to be around them, it used to be like, yo, everything is never a dull moment with us. We always ourselves at all times. We don't even have arguments. Our debates be funny. Like, our worst moments be our best moments. Like,
Yeah, that LeBron joke, bro.
we just always was great. And I was like, yo, I really wish people could really see how we really live. Because people always be like, are y'all always like this? They be like, yo, they don't be believing us. Like, yo, we really always like this. Like, we just make the best out of everything. And when they dropped Snapchat, I'm like, that was the closest to vlogging it was. Like, you showing people how you interact throughout the day. People laughing at it and all that. And then when the YouTube thing came, it's like, all right, let's just, we usually express ourselves through music, dancing and fashion. It's like, but let's really give it to them though.
Like our life. Like,
literally, like this is how we live our life.
Like wake up and like you just, I don't know,
Yeah, it's a vibe. You turn music on, you might hear a rock song coming out of here. You might hear an R&B song, some rod wave coming out of my room. You might hear a
Travis.
It's crazy. It's crazy because yo, it'd be like 9 o'clock in the morning, 10 o'clock. Everybody's still asleep. I mean, but we up bumping and
I didn't know more earlier than that.
earlier, wait, like 5, like
5, 6.
They won't
No
even go
cap.
to sleep until like 2 a.m. whole time.
Like, don't let us get to chilling and kicking it for real. Like, ain't no sleep. We don't care what we gotta do in the morning. We just vibing it out.
I think what's really important to Swankos is that, like, when it comes to the YouTube and the vlogging, I think everybody just really wanted to make everybody that's watching feel like a part of what we are. Because I think that's what's really special about the group is the energy. Like, being that I'm, like, me being a new member and being able to see that is what really inspired me to even get more into it myself. And so I think that what's important for us is to be able to bring that energy to other people so that not only are we building into ourselves and what we love to do, but to make everybody else do the same in their own way.
For real. Be yourself 24/7.
all the time.
Another question I have is, do y'all feel y'all get enough respect as dancers? Like, as far as, like, say they want you guys to put up to an event and they don't want to pay y'all, like, you know how, like, dancers get paid and stuff like that?
Yeah.
I feel like people don't want to pay y'all sometimes or want y'all in the videos and stuff. Y'all feel y'all get enough, like, respect? Or, like, what's your point of view on that?
I'm not doing nothing more until the back.
Yeah, to the back
It's
home.
simple.
Cause y'all earned y'all respect in the city, so I feel like people know y'all are, and y'all definitely bring energy to the party, like that positive vibe, so that's needed sometimes. Cause sometimes people need that little energy to keep them going in the party. Then the party go crazy. Sometimes it be dead, but you need that.
Yeah,
Yeah, like even going to parties, and if it's even like 2 of us, we went to parties. It's just a bunch of hood dudes around.
Right.
We start dancing, they start betting on us.
Yeah.
Everybody just betting on each other, they having a good time.
Like
nobody beefing. It's
right.
Like, yo, I got 20 on my mans right here.
So
it's like, oh, now it's go to Marcus time.
So I really,
It's like go to Marcus.
I high key feel like they used to always, this is crazy because they always been on me about it. Like, yo, we need to charge. I feel like when we was younger, I understood that everything took time, you know? So I felt like, all right, if we just keep giving enough energy and, like, you know what I'm saying, earn our respect. I feel like we went to enough parties, went to enough clubs and stuff like that, earn our respect. So now we can say, yo, you know how we get a party late. You've been in a party with us.
I don't really gotta talk to you.
You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
Like, they know who y'all, even they don't know y'all names, they know y'all faces. Like, they don't, like, they actually do us small stories.
We attended the school event. Not even that one. The second one where
we was talking to the kids.
They had Perko perform.
You talking
the crazy part about it.
We tried to get on stage.
No, the crazy part. No, we was. I was on stage with Perry. Lil Perry performed. The crazy. To this day, I was just we were just protesting with the Black Lives Matter and the Daniel Prude situation, and the kids that was at the get together, they was like, "Yo, you is the boy that was at y'all hosted the thing." I'm like, and I keep hearing the parents be like, yeah, y'all hosted that thing at the Armory for the kids. We didn't host that.
We put up last, I think it was like last minute.
We attended, like, but the energy was just great for the kids. It's like,
we were talking about that kids event.
We
had the kids, we was running around the thing with the kids.
That's crazy. Yo, I was to say, yo, to this day, like,
so it's like now
going up, like, oh, you the one
now we know if you run our services.
They know your energy and stuff like that.
It's the ticket.
We can turn nothing.
And that's not to say that it's about the money.
It's not just about respecting your craft.
You know what I mean? Yeah. Once you're giving something and you're trying to monopolize that, especially on as a group of young black kids is like, that's an opportunity you can't really miss.
Yeah,
I feel like a lot of times, like, or I see a lot of people say, is like the rappers get a lot of credit, like the producers might not get no credit, or the DJs might not get no, the interview to me, like, there's a lot of people that play important facts, and people just like, oh, they're nothing, we shouldn't pay them. It's all about the rapper and stuff, and the whole time it's a team effort, like, the energy from a video, like, have you seen the Baby video? The video is so, and he got a lot of dancers in it. I'm pretty sure he paid them to come to vid shoot. Not only for they supposed, but he's gonna bring good energy in the vid.
Yeah. Like I said, like that. Anyway, I want to work with somebody with that type of mindset. You got a marketing mindset, like, yo, I'm gonna pay you because I see that y'all did, so y'all gonna bring something to my video. I got this, and if y'all put this together, we're gonna make magic.
Right.
So when it happens,
it happens.
So, like, when you guys watch other YouTubers on YouTube, like, who you guys look at as competition, or like as somebody you guys look up to?
Not competition, but look up. Like, definitely see doing numbers. Taz and Shorty.
Taz and Lati, definitely. They YouTubers, they get crazy.
No, I'm talking about the dancers.
Oh,
she love Michi.
She love Michi. Tusi different.
Yo,
Jackson, my boy.
J Money.
What's his name, bro? The nigga, bro, he be dancing with Aotel, and he be dancing with Meech and them.
The whole high def game. The whole high def game. The whole high def game.
Xavier.
Oh, high def too.
The whole high def game.
Zay's D, all of them, bro.
Yeah, but mainly
it's just so many. Don't cap.
Oh yeah, that's what we did say. Neither 47 crew started off with just me, Farheen, and Nas. So that's how it first started. Our first influence was Michi.
She loved Michi.
She loved Michi
started it off.
For us, together as a team.
Yeah, but we never really seen competition though.
Yeah.
That's always just been us. Like I don't know. It's just
like
something.
The biggest competition is us, like ourselves.
Yeah, like I never really.
I think that's what kept us in the game.
Yeah.
But I know a lot of times in movies and stuff like this, when I see like I think like school dance or something, they be going with like other competition and stuff like that. It'll be like on some training stuff. That's why I'm like, who's somebody y'all office?
Friendly competition.
Yeah, friendly competition.
He's doing with Gianni. Like, well, I've been in a party and see them. We be dancing like, you know what I'm saying? That's the only people who will ever be like, oh, I'm about to dance
against y'all.
Yeah, you know what I'm saying? It'd be mad love after. You get what I'm saying? So
does y'all ever want to travel to like Atlanta or Texas like
that? We are. That's coming.
COVID really did stop a lot for us.
It's a lot. We had a lot coming.
Yeah, so there's a lot. We some soldiers because we had a couple wars come. We be running, then a war come. We gotta knock it down or go around it.
Every time our door closed, another one.
Just know when we get to that finish line, it's gonna be dope.
Right. How's Corona affected y'all though? Like as far as like life and stuff like that. Like how that
there's pros and cons.
Yeah, pros and cons.
Like, cause now is more time for us to focus and really get like a platform down. Really focus on family, everything. So, but besides that, cons is like to slow up. We can't really travel that much as we want to.
Yeah,
things like that in that nature.
The only thing is just traveling because we want to travel so bad.
Yeah,
but everything closed. You got to do all this extra stuff when you come back.
Very cautious. We gotta.
And we're real good. One thing that's different from us, I think, than a lot of people is we really go interacting with people.
Networking
and masks that cover your face, and we love to smile. Like that cover your face, so it's like that's a big con.
But make sure you wear your mask though.
Wear your mask every day.
It's key.
I know, like it stopped a lot of parties and events and stuff. So y'all probably haven't been to nothing crazy in a while.
We haven't, but honestly, to me, I feel like the biggest con is it benefit us in such a way. We be so into dancing and getting lit and all that. It's like we never had time to focus on the other side of our business. We did, we just never gave it as much time, which is YouTube content, perfecting our other crafts as in merch, music.
Trying to make merch and stuff like that.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, Swankos.
Definitely come get you Swankos, you know. It's a humble flex, you know what I'm saying? Get right.
I see a lot of people winning around the town too.
Yes.
Thank you so much.
And we appreciate all the love and support from everybody. Shout out to everybody else who starting their own business, doing their own brand. It's been a very interesting experience.
I'm loving like I'm loving like the energy inside the city too. Like not only us, but it's like so many people coming up with new brands every day. Like it's just everybody finding out a way how to get in or like how to try to
I think that's what Corona did help a lot of people. A lot of people became entrepreneurs there.
Definitely.
And I'm loving that because even coming from like a city where like
not too much really going on.
Yeah, like not too much really be going on. So really seeing everybody focusing up, getting on the bag, like, and really showing love because like back in the day, few years ago, there's really no love in the city.
And no
all we're trying to
support.
show is love.
What's
Love and
crazy
support.
is, like with COVID, I think that it brought a lot of creativity out of people that we weren't seeing before. So everybody's been real innovative, and I think that a narrative that we see here is a lot of people are jealous. Like we sometimes you feel the pressure, like it's a competition, but I think right now everybody has a way of coming together and taking bits and pieces and using that as inspiration and contributing that to their own things in their own way. And really, it's just a beautiful thing to see everyone start to eat off that, because I think it's something that we needed. So even when we're down, I feel like as a community, as a team, like everything always seems to work itself out that way.
Yeah, it's like we are our own little renaissance. Like.
Yeah, for real.
Yeah.
We're being that from Rochester, New York, and stuff. There's a situation with a police officer killing Daniel and stuff like that. What's your whole take on that? Like, you know, Black Lives Matter and being the same city. Like, we usually see this on TV and we be like, damn, that's crazy. But for it to be so close to home, like, it's even crazier.
Yeah.
It just shows you how real things are. Like, because you think, well, you see everything on the news, like different places, but then when it come home, it's like, all right, it hit hard.
It was more real for me. Like him, like that's like I go on that shit all the time. So like
it could have been us.
Yeah,
it could have been one of us.
And we definitely went to go protest. You know, a couple days.
Showed a lot of love.
Yeah,
showed a lot of love. You know,
I definitely.
For our people.
That's what I'm saying. The city definitely coming together a lot more now.
It was beautiful. We had a dance off and everything.
Yeah, you see a lot of people taking the initiative to educate themselves. People having conversations that we weren't really having before. People holding each other accountable for things that they're saying when they're wrong, and not even in a combative way, but more of a that's not what it is. So let me help you understand the way that it is and the way that it's affecting people. And not for nothing, I think that for us as a group, like, well, for me personally, it was different because as an activist, as a person that's so passionate about that kind of work and supporting my people in any way that I can, it's like when it hits home and it's somewhere that you might pass every day or something that you might hear about on the news, and then for it to be something that we heard about later, you know, with it happening in March and we just found out about it in September.
That's
for that, I think that for me, I was angry, and so like,
it's embarrassing.
and for a lot, like for us, it was kind of like we were sitting there, and for a minute we didn't know how to react. I didn't really know where I fell into, like, what can I do about this? How can I insert myself? But really, it just came down to having the conversation with each other and getting out there to support each other, to support the family, to get the information that we need. Because honestly, everybody reacts to that that kind of situation in a different way, and it's traumatizing for everybody. So really, just being patient.
And it's like for everybody to really open their eyes about like mental health too.
Yeah.
Like a lot, because
mental health is a major problem.
And with authority, with like police officers having to make sure that, because they're supposed to like protect the community. So for them to be more educated about like mental health or how to handle those things, so it don't have to end up like dealing with Prude. You know what I'm saying?
And that's one thing I'm gonna say, because you never know. The Rochester Police Department might see this. Probably would have helped a little bit more if they was to come out and say sorry or say that we're not a part of this. You know what I'm saying?
That's what I feel like for this to go, we need other cops. Like even the Breonna Taylor situation, that's like that. I feel like cops should come out and say like that wasn't right decision on that situation. So it's like, because if you guys want a better relationship with people in the community, you guys gonna have like
you want us to own up to it, though, right?
Because now we look at every cop like they're a bad cop. Now like even kids like us that bring positive energy around, it's like we just want to put all content. Please, even they say hi, it's like bro, like forget you. Like I feel like we're not rocking with you. You feel me?
And I was say, and like it really should be like on something like, because we're all in like the same community. We all live in the same city, so it feel bad to like every time the cops say something, you gotta be like. Really like pushing away where it should be, like if a cop say hello.
When the cop come around, you should be feeling comfortable.
Or even know their name or something.
I mean, the way that it should be, but the reality is that a lot of those police officers are not from our community, and that's the problem, and that's the issue. That's what a lot of us are trying to take stand against. When you hear people say defund the police, defund the police department and increase resources, and you say get rid of the people that don't live in this vicinity and hire people that do live in this community so that they understand and they can empathize with us. The problem is you get people from these different kinds of backgrounds and experiences that cannot understand what it's like to be us in any situation, any way, shape, or form. It's one thing to come in and want to build up your community because you can empathize and feel what people are feeling, or at least care. It's about humanity. It's not that difficult to understand. But you get people that haven't lived what you've lived, and so they can't even grasp the amount of things that you might face in your community, the struggles. They don't understand. They're not educated enough on oppression and the way that the system's been formed against the black community. You know what I mean? And so when you're not taking that initiative and you don't even care enough because you feel like you're coming in as somebody from this privilege, and you feel like you got all this authority, and you feel like you know better for the community than what the community knows for themselves, is like, that's problematic, because at the end of the day it becomes a power struggle. You're not there to help us, you feel like you have to teach us something.
Yeah, you're going beyond your authority. And it's not a two-way street. You
know what I mean? Like, every situation, every relationship you have should be beneficial to both people.
Definitely.
And that's just not the way that it has.
Say it one more time.
Every relationship you have should be beneficial to both people. It's supposed to be police protect the community give back to the, like, that's how we want it to be. But the reality is that that's not the way the system is built. And so that's why we say, you know, sometimes it's abolish the police, sometimes it's defund the police, because reform isn't happening. And so it's like, at this point, everybody's just trying to find a way to contribute what they can, because people are tired. And so however they see fit is however they see fit.
Swankos, we stand with Daniel Prude, we stand with Black Lives Matter, we stand with the progression of our community. You know, it's nothing but love. If you ever see one of us in the community want to have a conversation, do not hesitate to speak. If you ever want to have us come down to any function, any get together where it's all love and peace, do not hesitate to DM us on Instagram at Swankos, on Facebook at Swankos, on Twitter at Swankos, or our names that we gave in the beginning on Instagram and Facebook at all times. So, you know.
I know you talked about just people reaching out to you guys. What about if like a group was to reach out to you guys on some advice to grow confidence? Because a lot of people don't have the confidence to go just dance in the crowd. Like, what's your advice on that?
Ooh, I like that question.
Yeah, I can say when you walk in, like the party or whatever you're doing, just remember that you are you, and there's only one you.
But it starts with
self-confidence too. You gotta be confident in yourself.
Cause I feel like a lot of people, like, we don't even know, like, in our age bracket, they, like, especially the stats, you see people be depressed and stuff. Yeah. People be low. There's like a lot of stuff.
Yeah, I feel like people be too scared to mess up. You know what I'm saying? Be too afraid to mess up. So if you just
self-love.
Yeah, like let that go.
And affirmations, because like you said, you're going to a party. A lot of times I feel like it starts at home when you by yourself, when you're looking in the mirror. You get what I'm saying? I battled depression coming up. I battled, things like that, being a young black male who didn't really have much, and kids is cruel. So going through elementary was hell for me. You get what I'm saying? So building confidence really start with yourself. Reminding yourself every day, like, yo, I'm handsome, I'm strong. You know what I'm saying? No, I am somebody. I am human. I am just as good as, who everybody idolizes. You know what I'm saying? And start seeing everybody as equal, and stop going by this little social thing where somebody's better than somebody because they have this or they have that, So it's like, you really just got to remind yourself who you are, tell yourself who you are, and don't forget who you are. You know what I'm saying?
Stay true to your star player.
Stay true to your star player. And also, that's for people who want to gain confidence. If you see us now, everybody been at the bottom here before.
But we said everybody been little once.
Everybody's been
literally. We have felt cruelty to an elite level. We have seen it to an elite level. So, you know what I'm saying? So we gotta overcome everything, man. Just know it's not ever over.
You gotta remember not to take anything at face value. So, so like they said, loving yourself and really speaking that success and that love over yourself, and helping yourself to believe that, and surrounding yourself with people that believe in you is really key. You know what I mean? Because like Fahim said, like, growing up where we grow up, isn't like depression isn't something that's foreign to us. Like, we understand what it's like to struggle and to go through that and to need people around you. And a lot of the time it's about your support system. Have a good support system that's going to remind you who you are and build into you, and even when you're not doing great, remind you of who you could be and your potential. And really, that's going to take you so far. And that's what Swankos has been for me and so many people.
Yeah, I would say, and this is why we here too, because I know a lot of people, and like probably there's many people that probably don't have that support system. Probably don't have a mom, dad, or like anybody to, you know what I'm saying, motivate them. That's why where we come through, because we know that. Think about it, you little growing up, even now, you idolize people. You really want to be that. You really like Uzi. Like, you really want to do his little shoulder dip. Like, you really get influenced. So what we trying to do is just be that motivation
and influence you for the right direction.
Influence you and for the right reasons. Like, so we tell you, be yourself, love yourself. We really mean that. We really want you to be yourself. Love yourself.
So you say I want to be like one of Swankos. Like, yo, I really want to be true to myself. I really want to be like myself.
That's what we mean. Like,
and also like anybody that know us, if you have seen us in the city of Rochester, you see this video, comment below and vouch for us, because you seen us in school, you seen how we react with people. I know personally, I never was really a talkative person, but I was very popular. I never sat when there was a whole bunch of cool kids at one table. I sat at a whole different table, and that table got popular. You know what I'm saying? So it always was that type of thing. Be yourself, know who you is, and people gonna see your value. Know your value. You gotta make your own value.
And don't be afraid to do the research to figure out what
Educate
you want to do
yourself.
and who you are. Like, something we all do is like we took a bunch of like personality tests, and like we really have a thorough understanding of our own selves so that we can build into our dynamic as a group. So like each person, no matter how different we are, we bring something very special to the group, and that's what keeps us functioning and flourishing. Like, so nothing about one individual is really hindering the next individual if you know your strengths and your weaknesses, and you're not afraid to fall back when you need to and to step up when you have to. Like, that's what's been so key to me, is just understanding how we all function and being reminded of that, and knowing that you bring something special to something like this kind of group is kind of an affirmation.
They get hot, they get hot.
Let them know the guy name that we be bumping. Let them know. I mean, the guy named Eric Thomas. One of the best motivational speakers you could ever listen to from my point of view. You know what I'm saying? Coming to point of view. You know what I'm saying?
Go on YouTube, look up his videos, because they most definitely
help
could
you.
Change your life. It changed ours too. Yeah, it changed us as a group. So.
Alright, we about to wrap it up. Let everybody know y'all social media and how to get in contact with y'all.
Alright.
Hold on, wait, let me sit up a little bit so y'all can see me for real. Hey, yo, it's your boy Fi. Wait, rewind. My bad, y'all. Take time to get this together. Hold on. Yo, it's your boy Fahim X Hill. My Instagram name is Fanova, I think. At Swankos on Instagram. I think that's it, right? Oh yeah, and Twitter. Catch me on Twitter, the little bird at Fahim Fanova.
Oh,
Two Virgils.
What's my Twitter name?
Two Virgils.
No, it's like
Keeping it two Virgils.
Keeping it two
well, that's
Virgils.
your name, but your username is
Oh,
like
yeah. Come on. Alright, I got this.
Ready?
Yes, he does.
You battle?
Yeah, that hurt.
My bad.
So it's Nas. It's Cozy Casa on Instagram. I don't really get on Facebook like that, but it's Nasir Jones, like the rapper, but with two S's.
But he not a rapper.
But I'm not a rapper though.
Yeah, hold on.
Twitter, it's Picasso with a Q instead of a P.
They like, yeah, these niggas
Yeah, that's
complicated.
crazy.
Yeah, these niggas
yeah, I'm over
complicated.
at this point.
What other?
That's the source.
On YouTube, it's Swankos.
Swankos.
That's it. That's all we got.
My Instagram is @Tayweets. I'm @Tayweets on every social media, I think.
Smart.
Taylor Wheatley on Facebook.
Wheat.
And that's it. It's Wheats, TAYWHEATS. Wheats as in wheat.
Weeping?
Tune in. That's our
That's
only
Eat your
single.
Wheaties.
Yeah, eat your
Well,
Wheaties.
boom. Facebook. Yango.
Here we go.
Yango gonna be Yango, because you're saying Yango gonna be Yango.
Wango.
YANGO, just let you know. Instagram at MUCCHO.YANGO_V. Mucho.YangoV. Give me on Instagram, you heard?
You already know
Twitter
the
coming soon.
Oh yeah, Twitter coming soon. You already know the vibes we need. Swanko the smoothiest one on everything. Swanko himself. You guys have a great night. You just got the best point.
And make sure y'all stay tuned for the website dropping, YouTube dropping, more merch on the
Follow
way.
the Swankos page.
Come shop, follow the Swankos page.
All the
on
links to
Instagram.
everybody's account are in the bio.
Tune in. We love y'all.
Shout out Best Point TV for the interview.
Yo, and shout out Best Point of View.
Yeah, give me the best point of view. You did?
You did?
You did.
Check it. Trials and tribulations, I'm just trying to live my life, hoping I make the right decisions, cause I wanna live it right. I remember nights, no sleep, feeling weaker than 7 days. Now I'm using my clever ways to make sure my songs getting played, but these niggas doubt me, they think I'm not gonna make it, but soon I'm gonna be rich and happy, and girl getting naked. I promise you I'm the best, supreme Nakshi, I'm on the rise, smoking dope and I'm getting high, spirit she floating to the sky. I wonder, is they go think I'm a joke because